we strive to be like much more than a school. We have a numerous amount of like lunch clubs and external programs that we take part in, like MUN, but we also have the Cameroon Service Project, the 50/50 Gender Equality Club, and the Climate Action Club, and among many others, in which we attempt to raise funds or awareness about prevalent world issues such as AIDS and prostate cancer, as we've been doing recently in 50/50. And we also get to organize events based on that to raise funds and really make a change. And so I think we're really unique in the fact that we get to apply stuff that we learn outside the classroom as well, and we get to really make changes in the real world and host events that are actually quite fun. We try to promote internationalism a lot, and I would say we make a huge impact considering the size of our school. In terms of the student community, I think we're all, at least in our grade level, we're all really supportive of each other. There's not really a case of bullying people or making fun of them for making mistakes. Everyone is quite open, and even though people have a lot of different focuses as they go into high school, not everyone likes the same things and not everyone puts time into the same subjects or the same clubs. I think we all do a really good job of respecting each other's sort of values and commitments, and we always try to be a supportive community. If I was to pick a favorite classroom, I'd say probably for history, where we are right now, because as you can see, you don't get to have couches in every school, and it's a really like interactive kind of environment, like just the way it's set up. We get to talk a lot with each other, and we also collaborate on a lot of group projects, as you can see behind from all of the posters. But also it's a really nice environment, and I think it makes it a really comfortable setting for all students to learn. MUN is basically a simulation of the United Nations, and it's designed to teach delegates who take part some real-world skills in solving big issues, but also learning on a smaller level, learning more about debate and understanding the environment that comes with making diplomatic interactions and finding real-world solutions. We get a really, really fun debate environment, and we also get so much application in the real world for jobs later on, or even just developing your own skills in general. There's a lot of skills that go into the cycle of MUN, but for example, you have to start with doing a lot of research. You understand and gain a lot of skills about trusting the right sources where you get your information from. Next, when you have to formulate solutions and write clauses, you gain a lot of ability about how you can take like primary evidence and what's been happening right now in the real world, and how you can apply your own knowledge and understanding of the world to find a proper solution from that. And then next, perhaps the most important or notable thing is, of course, the debate section, where you have to learn to not always get your way. You have to compromise. You get to understand what it feels like to be with the values of something you might not necessarily agree with, because in Model United Nations, if you're representing a country, it doesn't necessarily have to be something that you personally believe in. But that's kind of how it goes, and it teaches you a lot of things about how to formulate an argument, how to compromise and find real-world solutions, which I think is perhaps the most valuable thing in the program. We're going to have a conference which is called THIMAN, which is the Hague International Model United Nations, and it's the largest MUN conference in the world. Roughly 3,000 delegates and 200 schools take part every year, and me personally, luckily this time I had the honor of being a co-chair for one of the committees, the environmental committee, so I'm really excited about that. And our school is also taking part as the Russian Federation, which is a huge country, and it's going to be really important and exciting for everyone else involved as well.